Hello my crafting friends. I'm going to show you a room tour, and my house has hardwood floors throughout the whole entire house, and we were having our hallway and our dining room, which is hardwood floors, refinished. We needed to have a few boards replaced, and so I had my husband tear out the carpet in my craft laundry room, and we had those refinished as well. So that's what you're looking at. I'm going to try to make this video not too shaky, but this is the wall color that I had chosen. This was my son's room for many years, and he's an Oregon Duck fan, and he loved John Deere tractors. So his room, it was a pretty bright yellow, and I'm not a yellow color person, so I've been wanting to change the paint color for a long time. But when I moved all my craft stuff back down home from my mother-in-law's place, I just put it in here just because I just wanted to get in and start crafting. So I was glad for an opportunity to get to change the paint color. So I'm just going to do kind of a overview of the room. Kind of bright, and then I'll take you through all of the different aspects of it. So when you first walk in, that is my paper shredder there, and then I have this bin storage container here. This was in my daughter's room. It's a really sturdy cart, so I wanted to keep it, but the canvas bins are kind of getting warped and out of shape. It has all my stuff that is items to alter, and I was going to have my husband just put some shelves in there on the brackets that are holding up those canvas things, but I don't think I would have enough. The shelves wouldn't be deep enough, and I wouldn't be able to store all my altered items, stuff to alter. So when I get a lot of the majority of this stuff gone, that's what I'm going to have. If I can keep from buying a ton more stuff, that's what I have my husband do, is put those shelves in that unit. And then on the very top, since it's a really solid cart, like I say, I have my Recollections 4-drawer cube unit, and these are all of my large dies, and this drawer holds all of my embossing folders. And then these are my larger dies and my Tim Holtz dies. So all of my Sizzix dies are in here. And then on the top, these are all of my extra long dies and my stick-it paper and that kind of stuff that I use for my dies. And then I just have a picture here on the wall. It says "Love is the key to happiness" that my sister gave me, and an M that I got in Iraq. And then this is a really fun heart with a chicken wire, and I had this hanging up, and I had some of these things displayed on there, but I also had a bunch of cards on it, and I decided that this is just going to be a place where I hang up super special things that I've been given. So there is Candace Scarborough's altered steampunk coaster that she gifted to me, and then I have this little beaded lady here holding an umbrella that Koala Crafts gifted to me, and then Scrappy Caddy gifted me this beautiful charm dangle. And then this altered paintbrush came from Christina, who I think she changed her channel, but it was Christina 95901. And then Irene had gifted me this beautiful piece here that says "Live well, laugh often, and love much." And I just love that saying, and I love the heart, so that is hanging up there. And then directly under this, this cart here I got at Michael's a long time ago, and all of the little things that you see hanging on it are all special things that my crafty friends have gifted to me. And this is what holds all my laces and trims. I originally thought I was going to get rid of this when I redid my room, but You know, it's pretty hard to beat this storage for my laces and trims. I have them all color coordinated on cardstock. A lot of them I have these crapper hopper plastic storage things, and then some of them are on spools, but I just love this storage, so I'm going to be keeping that. And then up here is my thin metal die storage. This is a container that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond in the bathroom section. And then this little box here came from Target. And so I needed to add on to my die storage because they won't all fit in this anymore. And then right beside it I have one of those extra large iris containers with the little photo storage boxes that has all of my wood pieces in it. And this little basket here is where I put my racks and things that are going to be going out to crafty friends. And then I have this bookcase. I have a scissor up here that's wooden. I got at Hobby Lobby that I shared a video on, and I decorated and altered that. And then Julie, who's the owner of Craft Supplies for You, when I was on the design team, made that little wishing well for me. And there's a Diamond Dies card that I got. My aunt, who's new crafter, Bev, had sent me that adorable little lamp. And then down here I just have some containers and pretty boxes. Crafty Irina gifted me this beautiful box in a swap that has all my metal pieces. Crafty Irina gifted me that beautiful heart box that I altered. It has all of my heart embellishments in it. I got this beautiful jar full of handmade flowers from Scrappy Caddy, who's Kathy. And then I have my 6x6 paper pads in these art bin containers. And then this is a beautiful piece from Melanie, who's Intelligent Bella. These are all my 8.5 by 11 cardstocks. Some more 6x6 papers. Some this is like the specialty corrugated papers and burlap papers. And these are the fridge bins that I got from, I believe, Bed Bath & Beyond, and they hold all my clear stamps, all my smaller sets. And then this is where my 12x12 paper pads and 12x12 cardstock is, and the crupper hoppers. And then on the bottom shelf, these are my larger stamps, all my clear stamps. And then I have a couple baskets that have the dollar stamps. And this holds my Fisker stamp press and my bags and my 8x8 papers. And then over here I just have a art bin. This is all my doilies. This is a container that holds all of my flowers and some bling trim. And that's a beautiful box that I got from a swap on Creating the Crafty Life. And that has my little tidbits of laces and trims. And then the red under there is some more wood veneers. And then I'm sorry about the glare from the window, because we decided not to put a mini blind back on this window, but this is a beautiful creation from Crafty Irina, my sweet friend Irene. I have all my metal pieces that Craft Supplies for You sells. This is a beautiful decorated box from my good friend Carol, One Happy Crafty Chick, and another beautiful box. This is a Michael's frame, and I just put a little sentiment in. It says crafting is the best medicine. And this is also from my sweet friend Carol, One Happy Crafty Chick, a beautiful little angel from Crafty Irina. And Laura at Laura Loves Lace made this beautiful altar jar, and I have goodies in that from her. These two little things came from Christina, who's 95901. And then I have a storage container that has cubes. It's one of those 9 cube storage containers. So this is a beautiful creation that Crafty Irina gifted to me in a swap, and it just houses lots of beautiful goodies of things that she has shared with me. And this card and box came from my friend Lydia, who's Old School Glam here on YouTube now. And then a beautiful altered box from Laura at Laura Loves Lace. Crafty Irina had sent me this beautiful tray, and then I got this beautiful infuser from Scrappy Caddy. So I love how that makes my room smell. And then this box here came in a swap from Marla Rizzo, and it's full of all of my acrylic pieces. And then I created this altered mason jar, and it's full of some goodies. Then I got a couple of these old vintage jars at thrift shops, and they're filled with goodies. This one here houses all of the charms and such that I got from Candace Scarborough's Only One Life Creations Etsy shop, and then a couple really fun spools that Judy Bakes 22 had sent me a long time ago in a rack, and when I use the trim up I'll alter those. And then this one here holds all of my small craft supplies for you flowers, and then I hung this star that was more art from the heart. That was her challenge for the month of April. And here is Linda, who's Crafty Linda P. That's the beautiful calendar that she sent me, and in that box is large craft supplies for you flowers. My other flower packages are in there, and then I have all of my Fisker Squeeze punches in that one. These are border punches and heart punches, and then EK Success and Stamping Up punches. The bottom down there is for spare adhesives. The middle one is rosette trim, and then the last one over there is handmade flowers. And then I have another bookcase, which I have a bird cage I got from Michael's up there. An altered jar I created, my altered clock that Irene had gifted to me, and it has a special little angel piece that was Evie, who's Turquesa Dot here on YouTube. It was her grandmother's, so that's very special to me. And then this wonderful dress form that matches perfectly the paint color in my new craft room that I was gifted. This little clown doll was gifted to me by a very special friend who passed away very young, and unexpectedly the next day after we had been with her and told her we were expecting our first child. So it's very special to me, and I have saved it all these years. So she's been gone for 18 years. Then this next shelf here is my jewelry craft or stick pin making, charm making shelf. So I have an altered muffin tin with a bunch of stick pins in it. These are jewelry stuff, eye pins and all of that. This is an altered pin cushion that I created, my jewelry making tools, and a bunch of Prima shabby chic treasures in that bin. On the next shelf, this is this Sterilite container that I keep all my done cards in. These are all envelopes. I have cutting tools in here, shaker card assembly. These are cards I've made that are too big to fit in that drawer there. This is a container I got at Michael's that holds all of my picks, floral picks. This is a beautiful box Amanda, who's Live Love Create, created for me in a swap. It's full of goodies. And then I have these two that are Fernley Designs chipboard, and this holds all of my stickers, and this one is all my bling and rhinestones and pearls. And then on the next shelf I have this container here that I got at Target, and it holds all my brads. This here holds all my embroidery floss and twine and like sewing things. This here is all of my paint, and this little box here has like embellishments for doing boxes, things I can add on to a box to alter it, or things I can use for box feet. Those right there right over here, those are all my letter stickers. These are all my sprays, my Glimmer Mists and my Lindy's. This here is what Irene gifted to me to hold my pocket letters. This is just an empty one. This is what I had my pocket letters in. And over here I have a couple of my craft mats for when I do painting. And then this has some digital, it's an accordion folder, and it has stuff that I print out that's digital. And then so this is underneath my table, and this is a 9-drawer system. That's how I store my paper scraps, all by color. And on the top I have my paper trimmers, my foam tape, and my hot glue sticks. And then on the table here, I need to put that book away. I'm going to use that for some projects, but that is my Big Shot machine. I have an Ott light, and then this here is from Lowe's. This is a hardware thing. This is what I have keep all my beads in, and various buttons and such. On the top, a couple stamps, wooden stamps that I got when I was with Crafty Irina. There's my name sign that Amanda Live Love Create made for me, and she gifted me that adorable little altered container. A little cupcake that Crafty Irina gave me to alter, which that gorgeous flower came from Vicky, who's TryHeart67 here on YouTube. Then on my table I have a little altered 6x6 paper holder that holds my favorite 6x6 paper pads, and that holder came from Fernley Designs. And then I have, these are all my gel pens, chalk pens. This is hole punches, brayers, scissors, water brushes. I have this little altered organizer that holds my scissors, glue dots, and the tacky tape. And then there's my craft mats. And then I have a couple of these organizers for my Copic markers. I got these at Michael's. And I have some embossing powder in there, and those little tubes up there is the foil that Amanda, who's Live Love Create, gifted to me. I have my Memento, my Versamark, and my StazOn inks there. Then over here is my acrylic blocks, my sticker maker, and then up top here I have this beautiful heart vase that Crafty Irina gave me with her beautiful pins in it. This is where I store my little Tiny Fiskars card making paper trimmer, and also my sponge daubers for my distress inks. And Crafty Irina gifted me that lovely post-it note holder. And then this is my shelf. It's like a Making Memories shelf. Michael's doesn't carry this one anymore. I think they've kind of changed, but I have all my inks, washies, buttons, color spots, sequins, embossing powders, and perfect pearls and such, all up in there. And then this is a beautiful sign canvas that my sweet daughter gifted to me. So it says Marla's Crafty Room, welcome, and she hand drew all of that and hand wrote all that. So she enjoys crafting. She's very crafty. And then I have on the other side of my table, I have my spinner, and I have a Stickles holder there, and then my other Ott light. And then I have this really fun canvas that I bought at Ross's. And then I have just strung up, this is my laundry room also, as you can see, so my washer and dryer, and right above it I have strung up some beautiful handmade, I'm not sure you'll be able to really see them or how well it is showing up, but these are just some of the very amazing cards that my sweet YouTube crafty friends have sent me. And then I have a closet organizer here. This is just my laundry supplies. The next shelf here is all of my mailing stuff, and then that red felt covered box has all of my crafty YouTube friends' addresses and names in it with cards. And then this next shelf has some rolls of trim, has tulle and netting. That box on top is the beautiful bling that Crafty Irina just gifted to me, and then the red box underneath is all flower center bling as well. The box with the blue lid back there is for flower making. And then I have this 3-drawer system here. And the first drawer is just pearl and bling trim. The second one is burlap and laces. And then the bottom one is fabric. And then I have a bigger Xyron machine there. And then this stuff here is all for flower making. And then in this drawer system here, this is where I have some more Martha Stewart punches. These are the individual punches. These are all the puncher on the pages. This is the really large, extra deep, wide punches. And then the bottom here is just like kind of mixed media, grunge board and such. And then the very bottom is fibers. So that is my craft room. And then above the door I also hung some twine and some very special cards that my crafty friends here on YouTube and on other online groups have sent to me. So I hope you ladies enjoyed this tour of my craft room. And then underneath my table, I guess I didn't show you, I have this little basket here. That's for if my niece wants to come and craft with me, or sometimes I do watch some kids and they like crafting too, so that's all for the kids. And then underneath my table I have my scoreboard and my envelope maker and some extra foam. And then I have that pink organizer is all Pocket Page letters and Project Life. And I have a Becky Higgins thing there. And then I have a canvas box that is just my cardboards and such. And then that big box with the white lid on it that you see there, it's kind of hard to see, it's kind of dark, but that's all my clays and molds and such. And then the metal box on top is stamped images, and then I have some epoxy, and then behind that I have a plastic crate with napkins. So I think that pretty much is a complete craft room tour. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing the space that I craft in, and hopefully the video wasn't too shaky and gave you some good ideas. So thank you ladies for watching, and happy crafting.